Happy Saturday, everybody. I hope your weekends have started off well. Ours is going good. We are making our dessert of the week this morning, but you have to start it, well, it's like late morning because it takes a while to stay in the fridge before it's all ready. We are making a honey lavender cheesecake, and it sounds so decadent and delicious. So we're going to start with our crust. We're actually going to use our food processor for the graham crackers. I want them to be really well browned. I know we didn't care as much for the strawberry lasagna, but with cheesecake, you want it to have that nice smooth feel. I'm going to break off a few at a time until I get as many as I need. Start with this. Let's see. Alright, still not enough, so we're going to turn it back on. Almost there. There's just a few pieces not quite getting there. I might have put too many graham crackers in all at once. And I gingerly take out the bigger chunks. Let's see if I can pour out this. Yeah. Because we do the crust first, we actually bake it a little bit. So we've got the oven preheating to 350 right now. Let's see how much we got. So yeah, you see how it's nice fine dust? That's what we're aiming for. We're going to get a 1 3/4 cup of that. So I'll check back in when we're done getting all of that ground up because it'll take a little while. Alright, so we've got our 1 3/4 cup. See how nice and finely ground that is? That's what you're aiming for. Just very finely ground. Then we have 4 tablespoons of melted butter. I'm going to put in there. Get it all out. I'm just going to mix directly in this big measuring cup because one, it saves me a dish, and these are the only two things getting mixed together for the crust before we pack it in to the cheesecake pan, as it were. Let me get my little rubber scraper and make sure we get it all out. That's good. There we go. But hopefully y'all are enjoying your days. It's nice and sunny here, but it's also very hot. We are definitely in summer now, y'all. Definitely in summer now. Alright. Just getting that all mixed together. See, it's just kind of clumping up. That's what we wanted to do because then we could just pack it tightly into the bottom of our cheesecake pan. That's what we are about to do. And we have greased the cheesecake pan. You don't want it to stick when we take it out later today. That would be unfortunate. Alright, so we're just gonna solidly pack it down. So it forms a nice crust. We're gonna get it even across the bottom. So you don't have like areas where it's a ton of crust and very little cheesecake, and then areas where there's almost no crust. What a cheesecake. There we go. You do want to get it tight. Packed very tight. Very good. Great. Right, now we're going to put it into the oven for 10 minutes. Same idea as we did with the tomato pie. You just want it to kind of solidify so that when you pour everything on there, it still keeps some of that firmness instead of getting soggy. I'm going to grab some stuff to get the cheesecake going. Give me a sec. Alright, now we are making our cream cheese filling. We're using our mixer. Our KitchenAid mixer here. And it is 2 pounds of cream cheese brought into room temperature. See, we let it sit out for a while. I'm going to get all of it off the wrappers, like so. Alright, so we've got all 2 pounds in there. I'm going to lock it. There we go. Good angle. So just working on getting it all creamed up, get it light and fluffy. That is the first step before adding any of our other ingredients. Alright, we're going to see what's still there kind of stuck in the middle, so you can get that out. And beaten, kind of fluffed out on its own. It wasn't too much at that point, but just enough. Probably going to need my bigger scraper. No, I can get it. But we'll save the little one for a few of the other things. Scrape down our sides as well, just to make sure everything's getting all mixed in. This will be a decadent dessert. It's light and fluffy. Call on our expert, see if she wants to come look. just cheesecake. Or just cream cheese.
Yeah. Might be at a high speed a little bit more.
A couple minutes.
Yeah, just push everything down in the middle.
Yeah. Oops, sorry guys, knocked you there. Alright, so y'all heard our expert. Push everything down into the middle, and we're going to put it on high for a couple minutes. And we think that'll do it. Get it all ready. Scrape some of the stuff that's towards the top of these off. So it's all down there for the start. Alright, done that. It's very fluffy, but our crust is actually about to come out. So we're going to take that out before we do anything else. I'm going to turn the oven down some because it's supposed to be at 325 for when it bakes the cheesecake. There's our crust. Now set it over here until it's time to use it. Or pour things into it, rather. Alright, so yes, very nice, very fluffy. It's time to add in the rest of our ingredients. One sec. Alright, first thing we are adding is 1 1 1/3 cup sugar. And mix that. down our sides before we add in the next few ingredients. Shake it all up and then more comes in it. Alright. I'm going to add in a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Our lavender extract, which if you go looking in for stores, I'm going to tell you, we had to order ours online. Couldn't find it in any stores. We went to, I don't even remember how many we went to by the end of it. We're doing half a tablespoon, which is ultimately 1.5 teaspoons. There's our lavender. Put the top back on this. And a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Then 1.5 tablespoons of honey. Use our little scraper to get that all out. And then again, since 3 teaspoons go into 1 tablespoon, I need 1.5. That's how I measure it. All right. And that smells so fragrant. Great. Scraping down the edges. Now we are adding 4 eggs. And the recipe I'm looking at says to add them one at a time and to scrape down the sides between each egg. So that is what we are going to do. Egg number 2. Egg number 3. Egg number 4. Alright, ingredient is 2/3 cup sour cream, What is it? Oh, you can't use those. That's the one that has 3 in it. Make the brown. One is just still. Yeah. They're fine, Mom. Alright guys, we're on to our final ingredient, although we will be adding just a little bit of food coloring after that's done. Is 2/3 cup cream. That's whipping cream. or heavy cream, however your store designates it. Alright, I will be scraping next. We're going to be adding food coloring, just a little bit. Just since it's lavender, we're going to have it look a little lavender. If you've got purple food coloring or lavender food coloring, then obviously stick with that. We do not. So, we're going with blue and red. Do a drop of blue. We'll start with 5 drops of red. One drop. Dee didn't realize I had it over here. She didn't know I was so prepared. She was trying to find alternatives. Ooh. I think that might be the right blend. Actually, I think this will be fine. I think this will be fine. I think that's fine. I think this is fine. Yeah. I mean, we can add a drop of pink if you think. No, I think that'll make it off-putting. Yeah. I think that's a good lavender color. I think so too. Alright, guys. So we've got our pretty lavender cake with just a little bit of food coloring, just because it is lavender, so why not, right? Just a little bit. It's a little bit of fun. And now, I'm gonna move some of the stuff. Give me 1 second, pause y'all. Alright guys, so we're going to now pour this into our cheesecake tin. Actually, I can move this out of the way so you guys get a better angle. There we go. And Dee's licking the stirrer, the beater, and she has declared that it is delicious. Oh, fill this right up to the top. Oh, Lordy. Well, cheesecake, as opposed to other cakes, doesn't really expand, so that's a good thing. It is right to the, it'll expand a bit, but not like other cakes would.
Might have to pour the rest of it in.
I think it's gonna be okay. I have faith. Alright. Got it. Now we've got to set it up because we've got to do it like we did the creme brulee, which was a few months ago for those who remember. So give me a sec for that. Alright, so guys, you've got to put it in a roasting pan with water halfway up through it. We were also told to line the outside of our pan with aluminum foil, so we did that. So now, I'm going to see if I can do it. If not, Sean is on standby behind the camera. Alright, we're going to bake it for an hour and a half, and then we have to let it cool for about 4 hours. So, we will check back in later today. Alright, so it is baked for an hour and a half. Just going to take a look at it. Oh, it's looking good. What we were supposed to do now, we turn the oven off. We're just going to crack it just open a little for 1 hour, and then we'll check back. So we're supposed to kind of cover the top with aluminum foil, put it in the refrigerator for 4 hours after this. So I'll set the timer for 1 hour here. All right. Time to take it out of the oven. Get it ready to put into the fridge. And you're going to grab something. Alright. So it's cooked. It's kind of like creme brulee in that it's like cooked, but it's still kind of jiggly. But we are going to refrigerate it for 4 hours. So I guess it solidifies that way. It's my first homemade cheesecake, so I'm not 100% get it out. It shouldn't actually be hot, so I should be okay. Yeah. We're going to angle this. Sorry, Ma's out running errands. Tony Mac is taking a nap, and I didn't want to bother him if I didn't have to. Alright, and I think we actually removed this out of there. Because it's all got water in it, we're not going to reuse that. It turned a different color. The cheesecake, one's covered. I'll wash my hand real quick. Alright. You guys accidentally turned that off, sorry. Anyway, we're going to put some toothpicks in to make sure when we put aluminum foil around it that they don't go in. Let's actually go down a little bit so it'll all go in the fridge. It's just a good way to do that, because if it wasn't at the top, it wouldn't matter. And I know it seems very solid, but it will still wind up sticking to the aluminum foil. So you want to do something like this. We're going to put a topping on it anyway, so it does not matter that we are doing this with our toothpicks. Though honestly, we'll probably still have to do that with the topping in the fridge too. You can do this with kind of any cake. Maybe don't need as many toothpicks, but I'm just being safe. See, we're getting it on there, but it's not going to hot because it's going to stay on top of the toothpaste. Alright, and we're going to stick it in the fridge for 4 hours, and then we will do the topping and put it on it, and it will be ready. Alright, our cheesecake is almost ready, totally chilled. So we're going to make the topping that goes on it. And then we will get it out of the fridge, put the topping on it, and finally slice into that thing. So much anticipation with all the wait. So you have a cup of sour cream in here. We're just going to mix it all in here, so that makes the most sense. Then we get 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar. I can dig down there and not accidentally knock it all out. Do that, and we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. And then it's a half teaspoon of vanilla extract. One of those we haven't spilled it. Alright, now just stir that all up. I think the honey and the vanilla is kind of combined to this color, which was not in the pictures. But it tastes good. Alright, so I'm going to pause you guys and get that out. Alright guys. Oh, it's so pretty.
It is.
And there's stuff we can take out of there, which is what Dee and I are doing right now. Oh my goodness. That is nice. Very flavorful. I think so. It's a good lavender base. It really is very present, but yeah, you could, not much more.
Yeah.
Do I need to put it on the plate it's going to be on? Alright, this is why we have D. Hang on. Alright guys, so we got it out of the pan. We wound up having to use 2 plates because we couldn't quite get it, and some of the bottom had to get reconnected. But we're going to put our topping on, and we're going to learn before our next cheesecake how to better get it out of the springform pan. But it's a live and learn kind of thing from your local amateur home chef. Get all that out. Sorry. Here.
What's in this?
It's a cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of powdered sugar, 1 tablespoon of honey, and half a teaspoon of vanilla.
Why is it yellow?
I think it was the honey and the vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't yellow in the pictures.
Well, it tastes fabulous. It tastes like honey.
Yeah. But I think that's what it, like the combo of the 2 for some reason. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But I also thought with the purple it might look kind of pretty.
Like an Easter.
Yeah. Or forget-me-not. We're just going to spread it over. That's the beauty of something like this. See any little area you might have had. You're just going to cover it up. Just going to cover it up a little. Let it all kind of go down. As long as it all tastes good, that's really all that matters, y'all. Me, my philosophy. May not look like the most perfect cheesecake in the world, but it's gonna taste amazing. Alright, y'all. Oh, this is so heavy. Bon appetit.